Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a warp zoom out transition on VideoStar. Let's just get straight into the video. So to begin with, you're going to want to have your two photos or videos already imported into the clips that you'd like to edit. Okay, press on new and then press on multi-layer, press on one and then import your photo. Now press on edit keyframes and I'm just gonna make a quick zoom in transition, but like only the last part of it, you know? So like the second part of a zoom in transition. Okay, so I'm doing this because in my opinion, this transition looks the best right after a zoom in transition. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple of shakes to give this clip some, some spice. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've added my shakes. I'm going to press on mirror and I'm gonna select any of these four options. I'm actually gonna select the last option, so you can select any of these four options. And I'm gonna press on color and select tracking blur. If you can't find it, you can always search it up using this icon right here, but I have it favorited, so I'm just gonna select it real quick. And I'm definitely going to bring down the blur a lot, so then that way it doesn't look like just like super blurry. I'm also going to add a little bit of a squish. So if you don't know how to do any of these things like the shakes, the squish, I actually do have a video that goes over it. It's right here. You can click it and watch it if you don't know how to do this at all. In that video I just explain it into further detail, and yeah, you should watch it if you want to have nice shakes. Okay, I'm gonna press create and wait for it to load, and then I'm gonna press done. Okay, now we can get into the fun part. Press on new and then press on multi-layer, and then press on one and then import the clip that we just edited. Now edit the keyframes, go to about, I'd say a third into your clip. Yeah, this looks like a third to me. And place down a size keyframe. Now go to the very end of your clip and drag the size slider all the way down. Or not all the way down, but just like to 50%, like around there. Press on this straight line and then press on custom and adjust your graph to look like mine. Okay, you want this curve to like go down like this because that way it kind of zooms in and then goes out. Press this little down arrow and let's see what we have. Okay, so that's what we have. If you want to adjust the spot where the clip starts to zoom in, all you have to do is go over to whatever spot you want, and let's say I want it to be further out. Just drag the size slider down, or no, to 100. That's all it really is. If you want it to zoom in earlier, just drag your slider closer to the beginning of your clip and put the size down to 100 and delete the keyframe after it. Press on back and then press on mirror and select whichever option you want. Again, I'm going with the last option. And then press on color and press on tracking blur. Okay, press on create and then press on done. Okay, press on new, multi-layer, and then import the clip that we already edited. And press on layout and select, oh my gosh, where is it? Select distortion. Now, once you've got it selected, press on this up arrow and select this option right here. Okay, press on that first layer, press on edit keyframes, and go to about wherever you started your zoom in spot, and then place a layout keyframe there. And all you have to do to get to the layout keyframes is just press on this opacity icon and it will just change to the layout icon. Drag the layout all the way down to 0 and make sure you do that to the beginning of the clip too. Okay, now from here, you're going to want to go to the part of your clip where it starts to kind of zoom out from the zoom in part. Go a little bit past there and put the layout at 0 again. So just place another layout keyframe. Now go to like about the middle of those clips. I'm gonna go to about right here, so closer to the last keyframe. I'm gonna place down a keyframe and drag the slider up. Now press on this line and then use this curve right here. Now go to the last keyframe, and it should be a straight line there, but I was kind of experimenting. Select this curve, press back, and then press create. Press done. Now press on new, multi-layer. I promise this part's almost done. Press on 1, import the part that you already edited, the one that we just did a couple seconds ago. Press on layout and select distortion again, but when we press on this up arrow, we're gonna select this option. Now press on 1, edit keyframes, and go to about, I'd say, like 2/3 into your clip. Place down a layout keyframe, and then, do the same thing. Just make sure that the layout's on 0 at the beginning of the clip and where you place your keyframe. Now go to the end of the clip and drag your layout all the way up. Press on this straight line and choose this curve. Okay, so once you're happy with it, press on back, create, and press on done. And this is gonna bother me, so may as well just do it now before waiting till the very end. Press on new, transform, and then just select VS Motion Blur and press create. Okay, now go to your second clip, press on new, multi-layer, press on 1 and then import your photo. Now press edit keyframes and place down a size keyframe at the very end of your clip. Go back to the beginning and zoom your video or photo, whatever you want to call it. Zoom it in just a little bit. I'm zooming mine into 130. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna zoom it into 150. Now go to the end of your clip, press on the straight line, press on custom, and make your graph look like mine. Okay, so once your graph looks like this, press on the down arrow. Oh my gosh, no. Press on the down arrow, press on back, press on color, and add some tracking blur. Now press on 1 again, press on edit keyframes. I totally forgot to do this. And you can add a little bit of shakes. I wouldn't recommend doing a lot of shakes because if you do too much, it totally messes this up. Go back, press this down arrow right here, press on layout, and select edge zoom. Now if you press on this up arrow right here, there are a bunch of choices, but I'm just gonna go with version 2 because it looks cool. Now press on 1, press on edit keyframes, and then press on the opacity icon and it will change to a layout icon, and then place down just a keyframe right here, and then go to the beginning of your clip and drag the layout up. I'm dragging mine to 65. Go to the end of your clip and then press on this straight line, and then press on this curve. Press back, press create, press done. Now press new, transform, and add VS Motion Blur. Press done, and let's see what our final product is. If you found this tutorial helpful, give the video a thumbs up and comment down below what I should do next. See y'all next time, bye!